Hi, this is Hi Bob Poor Bob, and we're about to play some Ultimate General Civil War.
So there's probably gonna be some kind of cut in there. Just gotta get this all wrapped up now. Okay. Go ahead and let's break off skirmishers and go that way with it, and that way. Break off skirmishers here, go that way. Break off skirmishers there, go that way. Okay, pull those guys around. Yeah, that seems like a good way to go with those. Okay. Just gotta make sure and leave, like, at least one guy alive, I think. You don't want to kill everybody in this. Gotta leave somebody left to, allow us time to move our guys around. I think it's still like 1930, so we definitely don't want to kill everybody too fast. Which, I mean, at this rate, we probably are going to, obviously. Maybe we really should push them over here into the woods on the next one. And that'll allow us to get more kills. Well, more experience for our kills. Probably, so. There's that. Okay. I don't know. Just kind of depends what you want to do. Go and get in there, see if we can't. We're gonna melee now, and since these guys are firing so much, we're gonna take a bunch of damage. It's always fun. Okay. Looks like we've got a guy coming out there. That's good. Go ahead and fire on green there. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. There's still several guys left in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yeah, it's like most of their guys are still in there. Okay. What else is going on over here? Should probably go ahead and not get in too big of a fight there. Probably. Okay, they're starting to retreat back. That's good. Yeah, go ahead and fire at them. Why not? Okay, that's good. That's good. Very good. Got one surrender. So we've got a guy that wants to go back in that corner. And I say that's probably the guy we want to leave alone, right? Just set some guys up out here and make sure he doesn't come exploring too far out here and call that good. So yeah, Gordon is coming in hot now. See if we can't. Okay. We got some things going on there. Go ahead and move those guys up. At a run. Yeah, that should be fine. We should be able to get hold of that guy. Go ahead and move this guy around. At a run, probably be a good idea at this point. Go ahead and move that guy back a little bit. See if we can't get a charge in there. Yeah. Seems like a good old time there. Go ahead and have this guy come out here. Should be good. Get a sniper. Bring him out there too. That guy. Sure, why not? Should be good. Okay. And that guy go that way. Look at that. That'll probably surrender here in a second. Be my guess, Gordon. Come on, Gordon. That's better. Okay. Go ahead and get you out of there. Get you out of there. Okay. That's kind of bad, though. I probably shouldn't have moved him back quite so far. We'll let him get a shot there, though. And that's pretty good. That's good. Let's go ahead and charge that. Yeah, that's right what we want. And then those guys can go ahead and charge there. That's perfect, pretty much. There we go. That's what we want. Go there. Yeah. We don't want Gordon to fall back in enemy hands, though. I really don't want that. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't know where the other guy went. Maybe he's just further back in there, maybe? I really don't know. Okay. Been kind of ignoring this guy, though. Probably should pay more attention to them, just to make sure bad things aren't happening. Okay. That guy, I mean, turn off his run and have him walk on over there with everybody else. Yeah, that seems like a good idea to me. And that guy? I mean, do I need another one? I don't know. Might as well keep him for a second here. I don't know how many men I'll need. So we do have those guys, and that's kind of bad. I think that's either 2 or 3 units in there, probably. I don't want you firing from that far away, really. Might be a good idea to have that guy continue to move over there. Have that guy hold. That guy can go that way, probably. Be fine. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and turn off his run. And get him headed on down there too. This guy's still got a lot of condition to gain back. Gordon, Green. Go ahead and move this guy. Yeah, that guy's at 0 condition. That's pretty low. Probably go ahead and take him off hold fire. We'll capture him probably as soon as this guy retreats a little ways, I'm guessing. As soon as he comes in contact with this guy, I'm betting he's going to surrender. That's just my thought, though. No idea if that's actually the truth or not, but seems like it makes sense. Yeah, now I'm going to start losing a bunch of guys. I don't really want to lose a bunch of guys for that. Okay, so I guess I need to fall back that way. Okay. This guy could go here instead, or he goes there to make up for the fact that this guy's going to be pulling over here. Oh, wow. Never mind. They have completely recovered, and I need them not to be completely recovered, because that's not real great for me. Let's go and return them both. Okay, yeah. Keep moving those guys away from the fighting. Move that guy towards the fighting. Sniper. Okay. Let's have him go around up here. I think that seems like a really good spot to keep that going. Yeah. Should be good for a while. Yep. Okay. That's kind of bad. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Go ahead and let him pass, I guess. And just block him up there. Okay, so this is good. That is good. Those guys need to go down there. That guy being there is good. We could just probably make that work, I guess. Probably. That'll probably work. Be my guess. Should probably, you know, shift those guys over a little bit. That guy can go there. That guy should go over there. Let's go ahead and have that guy stop there and regain his condition before he starts the run. That guy needs to actually, like, do the full run. That guy's probably going to want to stop, like, there. And... okay. Yep, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay. Now we want to go ahead and move our units to try to head these guys off. We can also move this guy over here to try and do that as well. Okay. That guy will be able to move up and do that. And since they're in, like, really good cover over here, maybe we could, you know, just exchange some shots for an extended period of time, but hopefully they won't be, you know, able to fire back at 100% the whole time. That would be kind of nice if they couldn't do that. Okay. So now we're just kind of in melee forever, basically, I guess. Unless maybe something happens and they break away from each other. But barring that, it looks like we're just going to be sitting there for forever. Hey, look. I guess the other guy shattered finally, so the other guy could go ahead and surrender. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to line up our guys. Well, I guess him there. And that guy doesn't need to run anymore. And that guy can go here. That guy can go here. That guy can go here. We'll go ahead and leave the guys with 0 running until they get to where they're going, because they'll get there faster and then they'll refill from there and it'll be fine. Okay, so we come over here and we look at this. 67, 100, okay. 84, good enough. 88, good enough. Okay. 62, 67, we'll wait a little bit on them. 85 is pretty good though. We could probably get away with letting them in there. Like that. They're moving, they're moving. Okay, so then what we'll do is I guess we'll just let them Maybe this other guy will move up whenever that guy falls back? Or can we just shoot him? I think we can just shoot him. That might be good. I don't know how many losses I'll take here, though, compared to how many kills I'll get. I really don't know. Maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. To let them actually recover and come back. I really don't know. Now, Prince is going to be a little bit of a problem. Like, I don't know if that's the best option. But I am, like, in 100% cover with those guys. 90% with them. 83. They don't have real great condition, though. Mostly because I need this ammo guy to actually get over there. It takes forever to move. Okay, go ahead and have them stop running. And have them start running. No reason to have them not running. Okay, they're already to 9%. That's getting there. And they should slowly start building up their... Oh, look, they're already stunned again. That's good. Okay, go ahead and move them forward far enough to get a shot, hopefully. Should be able to fire now. That's good. Really need this ammo to get there sometime today. Be nice. Maybe if they get on the road, they'll go a little faster. Maybe. Hopefully. Can't be much slower than they already are. Okay. 96%. Yeah, that looks good. 87. Good enough. And how much further can you run? A little ways. Okay. 59, 7, 22, 21. So we'll just sit over here and let these guys fire it from extreme range at guys who are barely firing back. Seems a pretty good idea. Okay. And they can, you know, barely fire back, that's fine. Oh, wow, that was more than expected. Yeah, I need to be careful about that. Don't want to actually kill them yet. I want them to continue to live for a little bit longer than that. I want them to have good cover, but it doesn't look like they've got much cover left back in there. Maybe we should go ahead and fall back a bit. Yeah, it's looking like they don't have hardly any cover back there. So we should probably stop that. We want them to last, and they're not going to last if we keep hitting them like that. Okay, fall back there, and don't fire yet. We need you to actually get into cover first. Get back a bit here. Okay. 100% cover. That's exactly what we want, too. Like, our guys to be in 100% cover is pretty much perfect. I don't know how much cover I'm going to get over here. We'll see. 84 isn't great, but it's not too terribly bad either. Let's go and get him moving there. This guy can go ahead and stop. What I was worried about is that that guy wasn't in cover at all, and I was worried about them moving up and hitting him if we left him out too far. But at this point, I think that should be pretty good going forward and allows a pretty good rate of fire on our opponent there without subjecting us to too much pain. Okay. So, keep everybody moving around in circles. Looks like that guy had come to a stop. Waited a little bit long between these, but it will be okay. Okay. Just waiting on that guy to get up a little bit. They're not marching out yet. I thought they'd be marching back out at me a little bit faster than that. But, you know, they're a little bit smarter than that, I guess. 88, 84. It's not terrible. We are going to be actually gaining back our ammo now, so we can actually, you know, fight at a reasonable rate. It's not bad. Looks like they're taking a little bit too much damage, but it's not as bad as it was. Like, one volley was doing way too much damage earlier. Okay. 66, 75. Oh, he's still on run. That's not good. That was not my intention. 73, 75, 70, 70. Okay. Just making sure nobody gets too terribly low. What are they at? 100 stamina? You know, at the beginning of this, everybody was at like 80, 81, 82 maybe. So we're looking pretty good here. We got 67, 78, 81. Yeah. Pretty soon that guy should be marching, I think. Hopefully these guys won't break too fast, shatter too fast. I'll have to back off if they're getting down below, too much below 1,000. Okay. Let's go ahead and have our next guy move. Because he's at 90. That should be enough. We'll wait a second on these guys till these guys get a little bit past. Kind of should wait on these guys now, just to let them get past. Or I could have waited them, since they have less stamina. Yeah, they're going to be above max by the time we actually get them moving, aren't they? Okay. Get the next one moving. And the next one. Just gotta keep them all moving. 88 and 57 now. This guy's getting a little bit low on stamina, but he'll be okay, I think. It's not gonna matter that much in the long run. Okay. And then we'll get this one started right. Well, let's just get him started. He's at 100%. We need to keep him moving. If they're at 100%, and this guy's at 86. He can be at the front of the pack. That'll be fine. And I kind of want to keep these guys moving too, but their condition is still... Well, this one's condition is a little bit better. Let's go ahead and move Grover back a little bit. So these guys can go ahead and come out here and march around in a circle for a bit. That should be fine. Yeah, because they pretty much just march forward now and just get shot up. I kind of almost want to give them back some of their units just because that would be funny to give them back and capture them again. Okay, run for just a second there. Just to get ahead, maybe, a little bit. So I was hoping you'd pull ahead just a little bit, just enough to not be touching this guy anymore. And we'll just have him stop instead. Okay. And then have them run for a second there to get them out of there. And then go ahead and have them start moving as well. Go ahead and have them move over there. Go ahead and have them run. The reason I'm going to have them run is I'm going to wait till each of these guys get up to like 100, and then I'm going to have this guy come back, and whichever guy's like at 100 will go back down. I think is my plan right now. Okay, that still looks good. That guy's done. Okay. Yeah, the snipers move really fast compared to full infantry units, obviously. Okay. Yeah, they just get lit up once and then they retreat back, pretty much is what it's looking like. They are getting definitely better cover here than they had been getting back there, which is good. We want them to have good cover so that we can shoot at them plenty of times. Let's see, 50 firearms, 64 firearms, 64, 64. Let's see, are they actually getting more firearms than other guys? Yeah, see? Everybody else is at 57, 58. Obviously our snipers don't count, but a lot of other units are at quite a bit lower firearms, just from not, getting the same amount of experience on their firearms as those guys are. Of course, it's looking like I took a few more casualties than I wanted to on this. I'm really curious as to how many casualties I've taken. I think it's a little bit more than I had been expecting. I believe that what I really want to shoot for is right around 2K casualties. Right around there somewhere. And I think that this is going to end up being quite a bit higher than that. That's what it feels like. This is almost 200 per unit. I have 14 units. 250 per unit, probably close. It's not quite, but it's close enough that it's worrying. Okay, so they have 89 stamina. It's like they didn't gain any stamina from that. I don't know. We need to keep these guys all moving. I don't know, I've just found that it's easier if I put them all in like big piles and just have them run around like that, rather than trying to get everybody their own spot on the field. That's what I did before, but I just find this easier. You don't have to look as many places. It's just kind of comparatively easy to do, in my mind. So, we are definitely still gaining stamina, though, which is good. This guy's up to like 94. We can put him on run and have him run around out here, too, a little bit. It does look like they're getting a little bit low on men, so I don't know exactly when they're going to break, but it can't be too far in the future at this point. So if I brought 12 units of infantry and I lost 250 men per unit, that'd be 2,500 if it was just 10 units, but it's 12 units. So that'd be almost 3,000? Yeah, it'd be 3,000 men that I would have lost if I lost 250 each. I didn't lose 250 each, probably, but it's real close to 200 each. I think it is over 200 each. I think it's closer to 250 each averaged, because there's some 300s in there, and there's not that many. There's like a couple 80s in here, like that one's 85, but most of them are 250 or even 300. So we're looking at a pretty bad amount of losses in my mind, to be honest. I don't think I really did all that well in this play. Okay, sniper's done moving again. Doesn't take long for these snipers to get done. Go ahead and have them move up there, break them back in. Okay, that guy needs to be held in position just in case. Hate for him to start doing unexpected things for no reason. Okay, these guys, everybody's getting close to the end of their run. So we should probably... Okay, now we'll go ahead and do the new one. Even the snipers are getting close to the end of theirs, and they just got given new orders. I think that walking in straight lines seems to also allow them to walk faster. And the bigger the circle, the straighter the lines are. But that's just how I feel about it. Everybody can have their own opinions. Doesn't necessarily make them valid opinions, but they can still have them. Yep, they fell back again. All these guys are pretty much good to go at this point. Let's go ahead and speed it on up here. Yep, that's almost it for them. They aren't going to take too many more rounds of this, I don't think. But they take a lot more rounds like this whenever they can then fall back, recoup, and come back again. Instead of getting hit by like 10 units at once, this is only 6. So, I mean, it's still pretty bad, but it's not the same as getting hit by like, whenever I have the huge circle and they're all shooting the same guy. What happens is whenever they get, they come back, all at once, everybody will fire at the guy that came back, and it will just completely destroy him. And that's when you get the shatters at like 800 or 900, is whenever you have 10 guys firing at one guy, and he just goes from having plenty of morale to having negatives in the really negative range. Somehow they're able to come back and fire off full volleys after just having been routing. It's pretty amazing how fast they come back. But then they're right back to not being able to fire full volleys again, so it's just weird how that works. Okay, those guys are all still going, but not for much longer. A little bit longer, though. Snipers are all done, probably, or just about. Yeah, this sniper has, like, no stamina left. Let's get him out of the running for a second, just to let him get up a little bit of stamina, because he's slowing everybody down, I think. We need this guy to run, I think. Get him out of here. Wish there was, like, a slow button instead of just halt, because sometimes it'd be nice to be like, you need to go just a little bit slower, man. Like, these guys aren't going to be able to stay ahead of them because they've got more condition now than they do. What we can do is we can shorten their run a little bit, I guess, and lengthen their run. Hopefully that'll spread them out a bit. And this guy can go like this, and this infield can go like inside and short, and maybe that will get him ahead a little bit. Don't know. Maybe that'll work a little bit better, though. Yeah, see, these guys are getting really low now. That's way lower than I usually can get guys whenever I'm fighting them the way I always fight guys, because I usually stack guys against them pretty heavy by this point in the battle. So it's a little bit different for me to be playing like this. I kind of also want to see, like, if some of these guys get a really different amount of experience based on the fact that they were here. Like, how much experience have they gotten for firearms? 66 compared to 59. I think that's 2 more firearms that they've gained the time that they've been here. Approximately. I think they started out at, like, 64 whenever they started this whole thing. So that's a substantial number, I think. It's not crazy or anything. I mean, these guys have gained 4 stamina in the time they've been over there. So it's not all that surprising, I guess. And that's with these guys moving around and, you know, doing whatever this whole time. They haven't been just standing there and taking shots. They have been moving back and forth some and, you know, keeping it interesting a little bit. Not just standing there. Okay, this guy could... Let's just have him do his own little circle here. Out of the way of those guys, so he doesn't keep overlapping with them. We should probably have this guy do that too. Or I guess really I should have him go the same way as this other guy. Yeah, that infield is just going so much slower than the other guy. Even with the shortcuts I gave him, he's still about to get caught up with, which is kind of amazing. Or funny, depending on the way you look at it. So we've got about 30 minutes left. I don't know if I actually want to try to capture one of these guys. I don't think I really care if I capture one or not, because it just doesn't really matter. I don't know if the other one's already shattered, though. The other one might have already shattered, too. He might realize that he's about to shatter and decide to fall back and just sit in the corner. Oh, we did get a shot at somebody there. Yeah, they're getting real small now. Don't usually see them get that small. Whenever they start out at 3K, they usually don't like to get much smaller than 600 or 700. before they shatter, but this is a really good place to do it because they've got the cover, so they don't get shocked so badly like they do. Oh, I think he just got it though. I think that was it for them. Yeah, that was it for them. There might still be the other guy back there, but that's the last guy. So now we want to go ahead and get these guys on hold fire and have them on run. Okay, because the next thing we're gonna do. Oh, he's still got 500. The other guy was like 400 whenever he broke, so they should be okay for a bit there with just skirmisher fire, maybe. Maybe skirmisher fire will be enough. Ooh, he falls back like immediately. That's good. That's good. Okay, you just don't want to end it too early. We don't want to end it too late either. I mean, we want to get the kill. There's no reason to miss out on kills if we don't have to. We should be pretty good though. I think this will be the last time we need to issue movement orders, probably. Okay, so we should be done issuing orders now to all those guys. We could go ahead and move in just a little bit here, I think. We probably don't need to run. It just makes it so much more fun to run, I think. Okay. Okay, they're not quite far enough forward. How many men am I losing there? I don't even know. I don't think it's very many. Yeah, he does not like standing and fighting at this point at all. Okay, so we got 10 minutes. Let's just go for it. See what happens. Well, let's go ahead and have them not run then and see what happens. They got one shot off there. We've got 8 minutes. They killed like 4 guys there, I think. We could have them hold and see if like a couple shots with these guys maybe. See if that can make them sorry they messed with me too much. Okay. Now we got 5 minutes left. Everybody's still moving. Okay. Let's just do it. That should be it. Done. Okay. 3,000 men lost. That is high. That is awfully high. Did capture 5,000. 480 cavalry killed. Yeah, this was a little bit high. We could have made some changes that could have been really good. For one, sending a 4th unit up into the upper left-hand corner would have been good to protect our snipers, because we did lose 31, which is really high for snipers. Like, we shouldn't have lost that many men on that unit. And then we should have made some changes in how we attacked in a couple different places. We did leave a unit down in the south for a little bit there that we probably shouldn't have. We moved in a little bit aggressively across the river whenever we probably shouldn't have. But overall, I can't really complain too much. We did lose almost 400 infields there and 350 there. That's a little high. Like, we should be sitting around 200 losses for our most, and a few more units lower. Only 3 units being below 100 is pretty bad. But at the same time, I still killed a lot of them. And I got some promotions. I captured 3,400 Harper's Ferries, which is pretty good. Captured both of the supply wagons here. Got those Remingtons. Now I can go ahead and switch out one of the cavalry units for Remingtons instead. Overall, I mean, it wasn't that bad for a first try. Let's go with that. I think that it could be improved pretty good. Let's check out my last run on Cedar Mountain was 3,253 men. So this new run beats that. So technically, I could just stay with what I've got here, and I would be ahead of what I had before. And Cedar Mountain for other people looks like 2,100, 2,200, 6,000 for Civil War 64. Don't know what happened there. That's pretty painful. And then 2,400 for Pandakraut. But you got to keep in mind that Pandakraut brought 10,000 men, so he lost a quarter of his men in this battle. You compare that to what I lost, and I lost so many fewer. See, this right here, that 2,200, is why he lost 6,000. Whereas these guys all went with the very minimum amount of men, so they didn't scale up their opponent. And that's the reason why they were able to get so few losses. So my 3,000 losses with, I don't know how many men I brought. Let's go ahead and calculate that out here real quick. We can do that. I mean, we can go look real quick at how many men I brought to this battle. I brought 30,000 men. So my 30,000 men that I brought means that I lost about 10% of my force. Pandakraut lost 25% of his force, approximately. Just real rough numbers there. This guy lost about 25% of his force. If he lost 5,000 and it was 20,000, it would have been 25%. So it's not too far off that. This guy did much better, I think. Yeah, 2,000 losses with 1,600 men. That's quite a bit better. That's only, what, 2 into 16 is 8. So is that 8%? No, it's got to be more than that. Right? Yeah, because if it was 20,000, it would be 10%. So he lost, like, probably 16% or so. 15%, somewhere around there. And the same with the other guy. Pretty close. Within margin of error. It's higher than 10% for each of these. So I feel pretty good. I don't know how many men I faced either. Let's see. They faced, well, he faced only 4,000 more men and brought twice as many men as Pandakraut. That's pretty crazy. So let's see here. How many men did I face? I faced 27,000. Well, 27,000 infantry. And total 27, 28, 29, 30, 30,500 approximately. So I faced, 3,000 more men than him and like 7,000 more men than Pandakraut. And I took, 400 more losses than Pandakraut. That's not too bad. I'm starting to talk myself up about this battle. Like, I'm not feeling quite as bad as I did whenever I got done with it. I was really hoping to hit 2,000 losses and be really excited. And then I started looking at how many units took damage, and I'm like, I'm not going to hit that. But overall, it wasn't a bad run. Anyway, I really think that, look at how much experience I got on some of these guys, which is good. Let's see. Let's add 1 so we can see where our lines are. Look at that morale. 2 away from maximum. That is way too high. Did not want to be that high on any stat. 99 on morale there too. Yeah, I'm about to max out on several stats here. And that's not really where I wanted to be. I wanted to be a little bit lower than that on those stats. But the problem is that melee stat, I think, is really what's getting me. Because having that melee drop down there is really, really making it difficult to keep adding units into the other ones and have them go down but not my melee. Because the units I'm adding in are units like this with 67 firearms. Well, how do I add 67 firearms in here and only 45 melee and expect my melee to stay good? You can't. Like, it's going to drop. Yeah. Harder than everything else is. It's just the way that goes. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put 1 in there too. Yeah, that morale is way too high. There's nothing I can do, though, at this point. And that's one of the reasons why I hate bringing in these tiny units, is because they... So I guess one way to do it would be to make a new unit of these guys, or up my count on this guy to a little bit higher, or I could raise my guy on here, and that would allow me to put in more units without losing my star. But I really like these guys. I really like how good of damage they do. I really like how much effortlessness I can just throw them in there, and they always do the work that I want them to. And I don't have to worry about them not producing the kind of damage that I need. So this point has to go into army organization, because there's no other way that we can do this. We have to have, I think, is it 8 points that we have to have? We have to have 9 points to have the 24 units. Is that what it is? Max brigades per corps, I think. You get that with the next point in there. And I guess can you bring 24 units or 25 in for your... Yeah, so you have to put in a little bit more into AO to get your maximum in on the first day, and you really need the maximum in on your first day to really take advantage of a lot of the cool things that you can do in this game. Man, you can do a lot of cool things if you bring in 24 units of infantry on the first day. It's pretty intense. You guys will, well, some of you will really like it. Some of you will be like, dude, Bob, what are you doing? Like, you are crazy. But that's just what I do. I love this game. I love how it plays. I'm a little bit disappointed in how I played this battle, but you guys are going to see another playthrough of this battle coming right up after this one. I really think that this will be a really cool way to do this, to give you guys some insight into how I improve my game, because playing it once and just seeing how the end result isn't the same as getting the full experience of, hey, this is my first time playing it, and then I'll come back and I'll give you the final, like, how everything really goes down whenever I really rock on all cylinders. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night, good evening.